I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, I'm around through every move. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, you're crazy now, I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and win. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Give me all of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing heart, risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and win. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. And I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh.
Hello everyone, good evening, and I would like to say thank you for being with us tonight. And my name is Lawrence, and this is my beautiful wife, Navis. And well, I'm not gonna say that much because she does. So, but she does. So, anyway, here's this.
On with the light. Perfect. On behalf of my family and I, would like to thank all of you for joining us the wedding celebration of my daughter Grace and the newest person now, whom I can call my son Stephen. I must start by saying one thing that I wanted in my life is to have a big, wonderful, fan-loving family. And now, tonight, I have gained a son, together with his 4 children. to extend my wish for a more larger family. About Stephen. When Stephen was introduced into our home, I knew right away he is a good person. As he kept attending our gatherings, our family gatherings, I grew more and more to love, then eventually love him. Everyone did. He is such a soft-spoken person with such a gentle touch when he greets and talks to you. Which really surprised me is my family is loud. I mean, very loud. When everyone is laughing, singing, dancing. No.
Sometimes.
No. He was always come with his huge smile in his face. Yeah. So when Stephen came and visit both this guy and I, my husband, we weren't sure why he came alone. Shy but calm. Really? He
Not in Island Drive, right?
Oh, yeah. He wanted our permission to marry my daughter Grace. Nako, ninenervyos ako. I was so nervous. But my heart felt this overwhelming joy that my daughter has found happiness with this lovely young man. With this lovely young man who is asking more than to marry her, but asking to be the one to love her forever. It is something a mother that has always dreamed of. Stephen fulfilled that dream. So we honor the gathering not just to celebrate two persons come together, but to celebrate two families coming together. It is a great opportunity for us to get to know both families better. I wanted to say something before I stop talking. When the priest said, the father said, "Kiss the bride." And Stephen's face, I goes, now, you know. And then that moment, I was so happy that I see my daughter. I could tell that's the happiest moment that I've ever had. That make, as a parent, that make me happy. I'm not gonna cry. How about you, Annie? Are you gonna cry? No.
I'm crying right now.
So again, I would like to thank all of you for being here tonight and enjoy this special occasion. Do we have more wine? Do you have more food? No more food, more wine. How about dancing? Dancing later. I love you. I love you. Love you. luckiest mother tonight. How about you, Catherine?
With me because I really want to say this to Grace. No laughing now, okay? All right. Ako, I, Masaya, Maroon Okong, Isang, Bugong, Kapatid na Babae. Did I say it right? Sure. So what I wanted to say was I'm so happy that I have a new sister. What did I really say? Okay, well, maybe don't answer that. Don't answer that. Okay, okay, good, good. So Stephen's my little brother. I'm from a family of 8, and Stephen's the baby. He's a good man. He deserves true happiness. I've seen him grow from a spoiled little brat to a great dad and family man who would come home from a hard day's work and cook dinner for the family. I would not have believed it had I not seen it for myself. Mom and Dad would be so proud of you today, and they would love Grace and her children. Stephen, we've seen each other through some heartbreaking tragedies and some painful journeys. We have grown closer, and I see you as my friend as well as my brother. I'm really happy that you found love again in the form of your beautiful wife, Grace, Mrs. Johnson. I'm looking forward to a friendship with you, Grace, and you make my brother very happy. It's very clear, and we all love you already. The Bible passage I read this morning, or this afternoon, commissioned the husband to love his wife like Christ loved the church. Christ loved the church with such a deep, selfless, unconditional love that he gave his life for the church. Subjecting oneself and reverencing a man that loves you like that should come naturally. So Stephen, make sure you love your queen like Christ loved the church. You both face a future filled with a lot of potential and possibilities. Another chance at love, happiness, laughter. Merging 2 families can be a great challenge. God has blessed you both with beautiful children. You're not always going to be happy with them, but they are without doubt a blessing from God. Love each other's children as your own, and invite the Lord into your home, into your marriage, into your life. Welcome to the Johnson family.
All right, and now the best man, Kuto. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing good? Wedding party? All right, okay. So before I begin, I just want to tell Grace and Stephen, you guys did an awesome job tonight, putting all this together. Let's give them a round of applause. Woo! So for those of you who do not know me, I am Grace's I am her brother-in-law, and Stephen's best man. So I get pretty emotional, so I'm going to try to fight through this. So the first time I met Stephen was at Grace's Halloween party at her house. And my first impression of Stephen was, this guy is a really odd and unusual brother. Because when he spoke, he spoke. Sorry, brother. Because when he first spoke, he had this accent that threw me for a loop. Because, as I was growing up, I have a lot of African-American friends. And I played a lot of sports with the brothers. But none of them had a cool accent like this guy. Now, later on that Halloween evening, Eddie, who invited Stephen to Grace's Halloween party, told us that Stephen grew up in England, and he's British. So right off the bat, in my crazy head, a nickname came up. And I thought, Stephen is a British brother. So for a while, when Grace and Stephen were dating, I would call him British brother because I couldn't remember his name. And eventually, that British brother nickname evolved into BBL. which stands for British Brother Lover. And we would tease Grace about this all the time, because when we talked to her about Stephen, she would kind of get all lit up. So it was fun to tease her, British Brother Lover. I've known Stephen for 3 years now, and the last couple years we became really good friends because our wives are sisters. We would spend a lot of time together at, family dinners, snowboarding trips up to Tahoe, but the best thing of all, we would spend a lot of time together at the Warriors game. So, when Erica gets mad at me, which is quite often, yeah, and I get on her shit list, Stephen would hear about it through Grace. And when Grace is pissed off at Stephen, I would surely hear about it through my wife, Erica. And sometimes I would get on the shit list too. Because I would make a comment that, that would defend my buddy. So us guys, we never freaking win. Now, for those of you who know Stephen, or who had a conversation with him, would agree with me that he is one of the nicest and soft-spoken person you'll ever meet. Right? Would you guys agree with me? Now, he's easy, and he's approachable. And you can have a conversation about him with anything, about anything. And he would always give good insight and good humor. Stephen also has a good heart. And he's there for his family and friends through difficult times and hard times. He makes himself available when you call him for help, or when you call him for cold beers like I do. Now, my British brother here is madly, madly in love with Grace. You see, I text messaged Stephen a few days ago and asked him this question. What is it about Grace that makes her special to you? And why is she the one you want to spend the rest of your life with? Fair question, right? Good question too, I think. Now I'm going to read you Stephen's reply, word by word. It's a freaking lengthy reply too, right? There is some really good shit in here, and some really sweet poetic stuff. Stephen says, after meeting Grace, that first evening, I realized that something special had happened and that I really needed to have a chance to be part of her life. It took a while to get that opportunity because I didn't have her phone number. But I knew it was important not to give up on her. When she finally agreed to see me, we got together and spent some time together. I think we both realized we were going to build a life together. So many things about Grace appealed to me. Her beauty is extraordinary. She lights up the room with her smile. That's a good one, buddy. You're going to get some sugar tonight. And it goes on. She is a devoted mother. She's very intelligent. She knows what she needs from a relationship, both for herself and for her kids. She is both honest and faithful. She values family a great deal. Her appearance is important to her, and she strives to keep in shape and be healthy. Good girl. Hold on a minute here. Where am I at? She is very respectable and honorable. She can be a traditional conservative parent on the one hand, but on the other hand, know how to lose, and really party hard. I love this one. It is true that Filipinos are crazy. That one hit home, buddy. And I'm glad you said it and not me. Because I'm tired of being on the shit list. I'm going to finish that sentence. It is true that Filipinos are crazy, but that passion they have can also be very positive at times. Last sentence. She is very sexy and is the most caring, loving, and giving person I ever known. Good one, buddy. You're going to get sugar and hollow hollow tonight. Grace, as you can see, my man here is whooped. And he loves you with all his heart. Take care of my British brother. Both as a good nurse and a naughty nurse. And love him unconditionally. He's not perfect. And don't smack him too often. Even though he's got muscles, he is fragile when it comes to you. And Stephen, love my sister-in-law often, but most important of all, love her for a long, long time. I'd like to give a toast. Everyone raise your glass, please. To Stephen and Grace, we wish you much happiness as husband and wife. We love you. Cheers.
You are definitely on the shit list. That was a great speech. Great speech. Heart. Dang it, sister. So I started writing my speech, I think, 4 months ago. I think I started doing like a PowerPoint, something I'm used to doing, right? I was thinking about like printing something, have like a chart up or something about how wonderful my sister is. And then 4 months went by and I really didn't finish it. So I really thought tonight I was going to just speak from the heart. And hopefully I don't cry because I really truly love these two people, especially together. Dang it, Kuto. Good speech. No, so for real, I can't look at you for now. I was thinking about, no, I can't look at you either. So I was thinking about like words that described her, like, kind-hearted, smart, beautiful from inside and out. But these are all things you guys already know about her. These are all things that I wouldn't surprise you guys about, And I thought about like telling a funny story, but those were all like drunk stories, so that wasn't good. You know what I mean? Yeah, you weren't sober either. So, I thought about just saying, just from my heart. So, I really just wish the best for both of you. You guys have gone through so much in your lives. To come together at this moment, to find each other, and to like join our families is like such a gift to us. Like my mom said, like she wants a big family, she wants a happy family, and I see that. I'm ready, wobble wobble, I'm ready. I was wobbling with the family over here, and I was just like, I'm ready for you guys tonight. I'm ready for you guys. So, for me, it's just like, I'm so happy for you both. You guys really, truly, like, combine and bond together and make such a great family unit with your children and both of your children, And I think that for Stephen, my advice is, yeah, Filipinos can be crazy,
But we're passionate. We're passionate about what we love. And you see that in Grace. You see how passionate she is in everything she does, in her work, in her family, in her children. And I think that's the most, like, that was the thing that truly was like an eye-opener for you, for her, you know? And for all of us, we know that Grace, no matter what, is there for us. You know, good or bad, tell you the truth, tell you the lie, she'll tell you what's right for you. And that's why, like, I come to you all the time, and I value your judgment, and I value your opinions and advice. And that's why I love you so much, you know, because regardless, you'll tell me the truth. You know what I mean? And I think the ladies here tonight that represents you, right? They all have, like, known you and seen you grow since the time that they first met you till today. And they've met you, and they've seen you grow into this lady that is so amazing and touches everyone's hearts. And I see that here with everybody that's here tonight that's come from, like, near and far. Well, we got Oregon family that's come down, you know, even though you didn't show up last night, but that's all right. We've got New York, right? New York. We got Britain. Oh, God. Was that right? I'm a little bit drunk. UK. But you know what? I think, like, Santa Rosa, Brentwood, San Francisco, you know, San Jose, everybody. We all just are here to celebrate you guys because we all believe in this love. And we all know this love is forever. So I hope you would cherish from the time you met to today till forever, because I really believe that's what's in store for you both. So I say cheers. Yes. Cheers. And I apologize if I was rambling on, but I know this, Mom. I know this. But I just want to, again, love you both very, very much. Love you. Mwah.
All right, and now I'm going to turn the mic over to groomsman Eddie.
All right. Unprepared for this. It's a hard act to follow. You know, Kuto, man, awesome speech. Erica, awesome speech too. For those of you who don't know me, I am Uncle Eddie. That princess there is my niece, Grace. And I am also the world's greatest matchmaker. No, okay. Huh? Shit. Now, I don't have a speech, so I'm gonna sing. All right? Hit it, Erica. You are my sunshine, my own. No. I can't follow Melissa. I'm sorry. Okay. No. So, you know, I had the honor of bringing these two together, and I am the world's greatest matchmaker. So, if any of you guys need my services, you know, I am taking appointments. Huh? Oh yeah? Okay. But I am charging now because I have a very good success rate. I am 1 for 1, I think. So, you know, I think I was just a tool here that brought these two together. You know, destiny really brought these two together. You know, I was telling everybody how the possibility of these two meeting was, you know, astronomically low. You know, I'm an engineer, so I analyze these numbers. Okay? So, huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But these two, met just by chance, and it was destiny that brought them together. It was back in 2010 when, Grace was going through a hard time. And, Erica, myself, everybody was thinking, how can we find someone good for Grace? So what makes a good guy? We need to find a guy who's smart, who's loyal, who's handsome, who's smart, very handsome. I got it. An engineer like me. No. But yes, an engineer. I know some guys that work. Yeah. There's this guy, he drives this really cool car. This really fast orange car. It says, Bitty Z. Bitty Z. And, this guy was really cool. And I never really worked with him, but I always looked at him, I thought, man, this guy's a cool guy. He comes in, he's looking GQ, he walks, and you know what? He sat right next to me. There was a wall right between us. And we never really talked to each other for a year. But I would listen to him talk, I'm like, man, that guy's got a cool accent. That guy's really cool. He drives a nice car. He's got a cool accent. Dresses nice. What's wrong with this guy? Well, I'm listening to him, and occasionally he's talking to some coworkers, and I hear about, some trouble he's going through. He's going through a divorce, and I feel bad for the guy. And he comes and goes into his office, and I think, wow, I want to talk to that guy. That guy's cool. But I never did. I'm a shy guy. Okay. So Steve and I, we were just neighbors, but, we just did our work. And then in 2010, 11, my niece is going through a bad time. And we need to go find someone for her. And I thought, wow, these two would go good together. And so I was talking to Erica, I was talking to my wife. I'm like, how am I? Huh? I didn't tell you? Oh, yeah, we did hide it from her. It was that was hard to hide. But, I almost left that night from work, and I didn't ask Steven to come to the Halloween party. And I was that scared. I was calling up Erica saying, Erica, what should I do? You guys want me to invite someone, but I'm scared. So I said, no, I will. But then I hung up on her, and I said, I'm just going to walk out. Then I called up my wife. I said, sweetie, I don't know. I'm not that kind of guy who can ask someone to a party. What if he thinks I'm asking him on a date? I don't know. So I don't know. I'm just going to walk out. So I almost walked out. And then I was almost out the door. And even Steven saw me. He noticed the guy pacing back and forth his cubicles. Like, what's this guy doing? I almost walked out. And my carpool buddies are about to leave. They're like, we got to go. I'm like, okay. So I'm out the door. I said, screw it. I'm going to go ask him. So I went up to Steve and I said, Steve, you want to come to a party with me? What happened? We're here today. But, again, I just brought these two together, but we wouldn't be here today if they didn't truly love each other. And they made this. And you know what? You two are the perfect couple for each other. Love you guys.
It's empty. It's okay.
Woo!